Hey everybody, so I got a new executive office chair to put together and show you today. Now this chair is pretty heavy. It's not the largest box of a chair that I've ever had, but it's definitely heavy. This one was 91 pounds. Now they say that this has a unique design. The only thing that I've seen was a couple pictures, so I don't know exactly what to expect except for that. All right, so right off the bat, I do like the color. This one is a little bit more of a, I'm not sure if this is a brown or a beige, and it feels really soft. Now the material, I'm gonna have to look and see what the material is called, but this feels like it's not a leather, but it doesn't, I don't know, it doesn't quite feel polyester-ish. That's not a word, but polyester. I don't know, I'll have to check and see what that is. Holy cow, this thing is solid and heavy. I mean, I like that it's really solid and heavy. Looks like I see all the electrical stuff. This one is electric. I'm not sure if I mentioned that. All right, so I skipped ahead because nobody wants to watch unwrapping for 10 minutes. And it looks like we get the white glove treatment. So if you wish to wear these, they actually include a pair of white gloves. All right, so the first thing we need to do is we need to put in the legs. So we're gonna put these on each one, and then you're gonna use the A bolts, and you're gonna tighten them down on each leg. And it's gonna be 2 per leg, and that's gonna be it for that part. Once you have all those in, tighten them up with your included Allen wrench. All right, so after we got that done, we need to put our wheels on. At first, I thought these were, oh, pretty blue, but it's actually that annoying plastic stuff you gotta take off. Actually, it's not too bad on this one. It comes off pretty easy. All right, so once those are all unwrapped, let's go ahead and we'll pop those in place. That's all you gotta do, just pop them in. Now, I am gonna say the one thing for a chair this size, I would just expect wheels a little bit bigger. Next, we need to put this thing on. The next step, they show connecting the wires. So we need to do that. So it looks like we just connect it and then tighten it down. And that's it. Okay, so we're good there. Okay, so then we need to flip this back over. It says to push in a little bit, and then we're gonna pop this on. So it's almost like putting a recliner together. All right, that was pretty easy. Now, because this is a little heavy, I think the easier way will be to pop that on first and then flip it over and then just make sure it's nice and tight. All right, so far this is actually really easy to put together. I thought it would be a little bit harder. All right, so the only thing that we have left to do is to put these arms on. You have to identify which arm is which it looks like you can just tell by one side is kind of solid and the other side not quite as nice. Then we're gonna take one bolt up here on the back and then one down here on the seat. And that's gonna be the other bolts in there. These ones will also use the larger Allen wrench that comes with it. All right, that's it. It's done. So that was actually one of the easiest chairs that I have actually put together. Now on this side, there is a little lever, which this is gonna do for your height, raise it up and lower it. I like that. The quality is a little bit nicer, and it's more of like what you would find on a couch or like a recliner. I like that. Here on the other side, here's where we're gonna plug in our cord. Now that's gonna be a con, at least for me, just the placement of it, just because of the way my office is. So we got 2 buttons here, so we're gonna be able to adjust this electrically. And there's also a USB outlet where you can plug your phone in, and you can charge your phone right here in the chair. Let's go ahead and get it plugged in, and I will show it and demonstrate it to you. Okay, and the cord was fairly long. Now this one is not as large as my other chair. I thought it would be just a little bit bigger. I think if I was any bigger, it might not be too great. But let's go ahead and let's give this a try. Oh, there we go. So it's almost like an electric recliner. Hey, that's actually not too bad. All right, so I would say that it reclines pretty well. This is an office chair that I could probably fall asleep in. Also, this is still on the highest setting, so if we lower it, it doesn't go down much, only a couple inches. So overall, I do like it though. It is pretty comfortable. I can see myself sitting in it for a few hours at a time. I'll definitely use it, and then maybe in a couple months or 6 months or whatever, I'll come back and I will do a follow-up with it. All right, so I missed a feature on this chair that I wanted to share because it's actually kind of cool. And usually I do my research and use a product for days before I ever do a review, but this one, they wanted the unbox and all of that too. Anyway, so I was using it, and I started hearing this random beep every like 9 seconds, or I had to go back and look at the paper, and it said 9 seconds. So it started beeping, and I couldn't figure out where the heck it was coming from. And it was, here in my office and studio, and then I kept going all over the place. It took me like 20 minutes to figure out it was the darn chair. I did not know, but this chair has a battery in it, and it's rechargeable. So the whole complaint that I said about having it plugged into the wrong spot for me, It doesn't even have to be plugged in. So you plug it in, you charge it, and once it's fully charged, it will do a beep every 9 seconds. It's kind of a faint one. It's not super loud. That's why I couldn't figure out where it was from. So it's just telling you that the battery's fully charged, and you could go ahead and unplug it. Now, I don't know how much of a charge it would have had when I was filming earlier. That was 2 hours ago. So 2 hours at least it took before it started beeping and letting me know that it was fully charged. The paper, I didn't see anything that said how long it takes, so I don't know how much of a charge it already had. But yeah, we're not plugged in, and we can recline. So that's actually pretty cool. So this is a portable electric recliner, pretty much. Anyway, I wanted to come back and I wanted to make sure that I added that to that video because this is a feature that I haven't had on any other chair that I've ever used. I've never had one that was battery operated and rechargeable. That's really cool, actually. But anyway, if you are interested, definitely check it out. Anyway, I would say that it is a pretty cool chair. This made it even a little cooler for me. If you are interested, though, I will put a link down below if you want to get some more information on it. This chair is not very cheap, though. I don't know what the current pricing is, but I know when they first told me about it and they offered it to me, I remember seeing the price and thought, whoa, that's a little pricey. But I'll have to check and see if that's updated, because sometimes I get these products where they have this really high price because they're not quite available yet, and then the price will drop. But either way, if you are interested, I'll put that link and you can take a look.